Hi, I'm Pedro Placencia with Country Real Estate in California's beautiful Central Coast. Today we're in South Monterey County for a tour of this beautiful 40-acre property. It's perfect for the nature lover. Let's go have a look. The Forest River subdivision has good, secure, controlled access. This property is 40 acres, 40.33 acres to be exact, located within the Forest River subdivision in the Bradley area, South Monterey County. And we are here at the corner of Sapaque Valley Road and Bird Dog Run. Forest River is very sought after, known for just beautiful land, good groundwater, and access to the Nacimiento River, plus over 200 acres of common land. One of the things I really love about Forest River is the parcels here is such that you're kind of in the wilderness. I mean, you feel as you're walking around on your 40-acre parcel, you feel like you're in the wilderness, which you kind of are. Yet access is relatively easy, and you're in a great gated subdivision with a few neighbors, not immediate to this parcel, but a few full-time neighbors, a few part-time neighbors. You're not completely isolated, and only, I'd say, about an hour from Paso Robles. Access is easy via Sapaque Valley Road, which runs along the south edge of the property. You can see it there below. It's an all-weather, year-round access road. A bunch of dove in these trees here. So cool. Here we're following a deer trail to this seasonal creek or seasonal stream. This is actually the very beginning of one of the creeks that is a tributary to the Nacimiento River. There's quite a bit of open grassland on the property. This is one of those spots, sort of in the middle of the property, really private here. It's just some gorgeous oak trees. Here we have an oak that fell, who knows how long ago, maybe decades, but it's still growing on its side. Here we're walking through a stand of gray pines, or what we call in this area digger pines. These are young ones too, that's kind of cool. You see some thin trunks here. And then we also have some more mature ones scattered throughout the property. These smooth creek bed surfaces are really common to see around here as the creek kind of carves through some of this rock. Sometimes you see little bowls in the rock and different kind of rock formations. And here, there's even some water. A little bit of water here. Probably from the last storm we had, I think about a week or two ago. Oh, something in there. Probably a frog. This would be really cool to see when it's raining. Pretty sure you would have several little waterfalls right here. There'd be one right here on this ledge. Another little one right there. Another one back there. This property was really well enjoyed, but many years ago. And so this structure here is an open air, covered at the top structure. I think this was like base camp for the owners. You see some kitchenware back there, some pots and pans. And in the covered structure, there's a set of cots, camp stove. So this was a base camp where they would hang out, and such an ideal spot, very flat, surrounded by oaks, and really close to this ridge line on the property, where you can just step right on over and enjoy really nice views of the Santa Lucia Mountains and probably the sunset that direction. Let's make our way onto this ridge from the camp site. And there's that view I was expecting. About to do a little exploring, climbing on these rocks. See what we see up here. Luckily, this is an area we don't really see much poison oak, at least not at these elevations. See if I can get over to that rock without eating it. This is an easier way up. Found it. Here we are, the top of the rocks. There's a little wooden structure here. Let's see what it is. When nature calls, here's the outhouse, or at least here it was. Right in nature. There's a gate here along Sapaque Valley Road, just on the other side of the ridge from where the campsite is. And it looks like this would have been their driveway to get out to the campsite. Not too steep, looks manageable. It just needs improving again. Here's another set of rock formations. This one's kind of cool, this boulder here. Just hanging out on top of these other rocks. And of course, I always want to go see what's at the top or on the other side. Here on the other side, we have some more open grassland. Here we find at the base of the property another open meadow framed by all these oak trees. We're at a hilltop not too far from the campsite and following some more game trails. We'll see where this leads us. A tree squirrel up there jumping from tree to tree. Another seasonal stream here. This looks like a smaller one that runs right into the other one we were looking at. It said that when you see tarantulas crossing roads or out walking around a bunch, it's a prediction of a storm coming. And we actually do have rain predicted in 2 days or so. If you'd like to learn more about this property and others like it on the Central Coast in San Luis Obispo County or South Monterey County, be sure to reach out to me. I'd love to help.